Hi guys, Dogo here with a new video, and this video will be talking about Turtle WoW. So we are finally testing Turtle WoW on a video. I've did it multiple times, but now I'm leveling a hunter. I did level a warrior first, but as I was a bit tired of playing warrior on classic WoW on anniversary servers, it seems like it's a better way to spend my time to play a hunter, which is a bit more relaxed. I do know a lot of hunter, like I've played hunters whenever I was like starting classic WoW in 2004, like vanilla WoW pretty much. Uh, Actually 2005 since it's Europe, so it was like 3 months after the release of NA. So I played a dwarf hunter, and I have always been playing a hunter. So for me, it is nothing new. But on classic, on Turtle WoW, there is obviously changes. So we'll see how it goes. Now, I'm gonna talk a bit about Turtle WoW and why I am not like super ecstatic of playing this version. Um, First and foremost, it has nothing to do with the. It has a bit of gameplay, but it has nothing to do with the server itself. It has nothing to do with the ideas of Turtle WoW. I think on paper, Turtle WoW is everything I want. It has arenas. It will have like I think 3v3 soon, like if I'm not mistaken. There is Blood Arena, but there like the Ring of Blood Arena, but there is no 3v3 yet. I think they're going to implement it very soon, or at least that's how I read it on the Discord. So there is like a few things that as a PvPer, I will enjoy it, right? But the thing that I really don't like about Turtle WoW is the client. It is the client that was in 2005 pretty much. Just a bit better. I would say 2000 and 2006, like the 1.12. I feel like the gameplay and how it plays, if you put it one to one with the classic WoW gameplay, it feels way more smoother to play on classic WoW on anniversary servers because the Blizzard like client is not the vanilla client, right? Even like if you go into interface, it is not like this, right? A lot of the things that you have to do to fix Turtle WoW are like through add-ons and mods, and even then it kind of slows down the game a bit. It's really hard to tell if you're watching this video, but whenever you're playing Turtle WoW and then you go into Classic WoW, it seems like Classic WoW is on like speed dial. Like it really is faster. It feels smoother, fluid. It feels like again like I'm floating in the air on Turtle WoW, while on Classic WoW it feels like I'm really like stepping on the ground. It feels weird how I tell you guys that, but it is definitely how it feels whenever you're playing Turtle WoW. But now, Turtle WoW, there are a good amount of positives. From my understanding, there is a LFG system. So you have the group finder. Group finder from level 13, you will have the possibility to find dungeons. At least you will be into a LFG system where they're going to pair you up with other people that are looking into a dungeon, like in Wrath of the Lich King, for example. If you remember Wrath of the Lich King Classic, you had the LFG, the classic one, right? You have a LFG, but they would just group you up, or not. Like at the beginning, it was like this, right? It would group you up like automatically, but it would not teleport you to the dungeon. Then they implemented that you were teleported into the dungeon. Now, this version in Turtle WoW, you are not teleported into the dungeon, but you have directly a group. So without like having to nitpick who you're picking and who you're not picking, and also like it's way easier to just like queue up and wait until you have 5 people. Then you have like a pop up where you are going to accept, for example, to go into the dungeon. If you're accepting, everyone accepts, then you are going to be into a group, and then the group is going to travel to the dungeon. So it's a quality of life that I do appreciate. It does remove a bit of the social ability, but I think in Classic WoW, or at least in general, the social ability is not only about like searching a group, but it is also about I would say getting a guild, a community, getting into a raid for PvP or whatever. That's the social ability. It's not. It doesn't need to be always about like searching for groups, because at the end, um, so much social aspect is there is not really, right. You're looking for a DPS or a healer or a tank. Someone is going to write inv or invite me or invite tank, invite rogue, whatever, and you're going to invite them. It's not like you're going to socialize with that guy to begin with. Although, like, some people think that's social, being social, that's the bare minimum of being social in my mind. So alleviating the people from searching and from actually like uh, having difficulties to find groups is a good thing. Now that's one of the good things. But PvP as well, they have a lot of great things. Can I show you guys Atlas Loot? We have Atlas Loot here. For example, PvP rewards, you have the Blood Ring one, right? And for example, you're going to Exalted. You have like specific gear pieces that are suited to PvP. Is it like fantastic? Well, from my understanding, I think the PvE gear is better than the Blood Ring PvP gear. The PvE gear is better than the PvP gear from the Blood Ring, but there is always a possibility for you to get like good pieces from that. And then obviously you have the rank 14 set, which I think has not been really buffed. It is still a tier 2 kind of set, right? If you're doing BWL, most likely that gear is equal depending on the class that you're playing. And for the weapons, it is equal or better than BWL. But now, since Turtle is advancing towards other horizons, for example, Karazhan 40, or new raids, because you have multiple raids here, as you can see. For example, you have which raids? Let's see. You have Zul Group, AQ20, Molten Core, Onyxia. You have Lower Karazhan Halls, Blackwing Lair, Emerald Sanctum, Temple of Ankiraj, Naxxramas, and Upper Karazhan Halls. I think the lower one is the Karazhan 10, and the upper is Karazhan 40. I might be wrong. Now, obviously, I have activated. Oh, thank you. I have activated War Mode, and I do regret it. So that's on me. I think War Mode really sucks since there's a lot of like level 1 twinks. So yeah, I should not have activated that. I don't think there's a way to deactivate that, maybe into the cities, but I have to try it out and test. Unfortunately, yeah, I'm stuck with that, and I don't want to level like back from level 1. I wanted to benefit from the level experience boost, but it is what it is. That's probably a me problem. But now that I know, mostly if I'm doing an alt, I will not do War Mode because I don't want to deal with that. Since I do not have the gold to twink myself to the equal of a level 1 twink. So I don't have that right now. But there's a lot of positives of Turtle WoW. Now, I ain't gonna lie, you have Project Epoch that is going to come out this month. After my holidays are done, because next week I'm going to holiday, so I'll be out with the family, and I'm not going to game while I'm out, so that's going to be a certainty. And there is going to be also the launch of Miss Pandaria. While the launch of Miss Pandaria is going to come online, you will have Project Epoch. Now, Project Epoch is going to most likely being tested by me. And as I always say, private servers do live and die by their population. If the pop is good, it's going to be great. If the pop is lower than, I would say, the bare minimum, then you can already say goodbye to whatever you want it to be. If it doesn't have the pop, it doesn't matter how good the server is, it's not going to stand tall. And it will depend on the max pop that it can actually have going into... No, I didn't get it. Hopefully it does pop pretty fast. Hopefully it does repop fast. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Does Turtle WoW, will it suffer from Project Epoch? Well, depending on how successful it is. If it is successful, it will suffer. If it's not, obviously, well, he doesn't accept, that sucks, whatever. Oh, okay. Maybe. Can I have a nice, perfect. I do get like another a small brown pouch, and I already have three in total, which is a blessed run if it was a hardcore run, which is not. Um, I do believe like Turtle WoW has a future, but I would like to see Turtle WoW into a pure fresh server. Now the issue is with a fresh server is that it might either kill the current server or it might not be popular enough. Like for example, Telabim, it was a PvP server. It was also like with the goal of not having the Chinese on the server. So I guess that's why it didn't work well enough. Um, what I like about private servers is like the combination of all cultures, right? You have the Asian people, you have American people, you have the Europeans, you have the Africans, you have a lot of everything on the servers, and that's what I like about the private server because it actually resembles at real life. You don't have like a full community of French guys, like for example, a French server would be in retail. You don't have a community like a community with only English people. You don't have a community of only NA or UK or whatever server you are on. It is like a mixture, and that's why I like private servers to begin with. But I want to see. Oh man, is he going to kill me? Oh, we'll see. Hopefully he doesn't. But I wanna give a shot to Turtle WoW. Now, it might be coinciding with the fact that um, I have nothing else to do, pretty much. I do believe, like right now, it is a very big dip of like content for World of Warcraft. Retail, there is nothing. Classic. I mean, we're waiting for AQ, and even then, it is like one of the worst phases that you could actually put out, so it's not going to be that fantastic. And then you have obviously Miss Pandaria pre-patch, which is a bit buggy and not that exciting, anyways, compared to what a Miss Pandaria launch could be. And the launch is in 2 weeks, so 2 weeks and a half. So it's not going to be that great, like pop wise either. Um, so yeah, I would like to see them do a classic plus. When is going to be a classic plus? Well, that's a big question, right? I think classic plus might be 2026. I hope we do get like like a little trailer or something like that in the take a coin in the trader to speak, whatever. Okay. Um, I think that's not even a real quest, whatever. Um, let's show me. Star, okay. Um, so I do believe like they're going to have a trailer for in August, maybe for the Gamescom. Um, if they don't have a trailer or like something like a teaser, that kind of sucks, right? I hope they're doing a teaser. What is a classic plus for classic WoW for like Blizzard? Well, anything that is like extra, but anything less than SOD would be good. Like I think SOD was too much of classic. I think it's not classic plus. It was a bit of retail minus, and that's the truth. A lot of people do enjoy SOD, great, but that's kind of like playing Cataclysm or Miss Pandaria. Although Cataclysm and Miss Pandaria, I do feel like it's more classic than retail. The gameplay was like you were steamrolling through mobs like at all times. Even raids the damage that you were doing all time high, right? So it kind of sucks. So hopefully, oh, you have like I think a lot more quests here. 5 chunks of boar meat. I do believe like you don't need to go to other zones because you have extra quests, so that's good. I like that. So I'm gonna take all the quests because everything is new for me. Find 8 lost farm sheep and feed them Eluin truffles to bring them back. Okay, and how do you get? Oh, okay. We'll test it out. We'll test it out. No problem. And actually, like I want to like really test Turtle WoW. Like we have 1 week where I'm not doing too much. There is nothing really lining up except like playing League of Legends. Pretty much, like I'm guilty. I play League of Legends. I play Warzone. I play a lot of stuff that has nothing to do with World of Warcraft, and for now, World of Warcraft like is and was my main game. But since there is nothing on the horizon, well, I decided to boot up Turtle WoW. Right, I was like hesitating to level a new character on Classic WoW, but I don't think that the time is ripe enough for me to go back to Classic Anniversary for TBC. I think TBC is still a long way, and yeah, I don't have that hype anymore for now until they make like some changes. They need to do some changes to like save the little things that are still left for how it's called for Classic Anniversary. I think they should like try to save the economics behind it. Don't know how they could do that though, but would be nice. We have a few quests, obviously. I'm not gonna do like a full run through for Stormwind. I'm not gonna do that. If there is some demand for Turtle WoW videos, I'll be trying to make them more. I'll be for sure playing it though. I'll do my best. Obviously, like I'm low level, so how interesting can it be? I don't know. I don't think so. Blood Ring is not available yet. Can I do Warsong Gulch? Unavailable yet as well. So for now, there's not much to do. So if you guys want more content out of Turtle WoW, please let me know. I want to do a big review. If I play this week, I might like get some fast level. I don't know. Depends on how fast I can level. If I can level fast, then I'll be trying to do a review this week, else it would be for after I'm coming back, if I'm not playing Project Epoch as well. I'll be still doing Miss Pandaria videos. Now, for prepping for Miss Pandaria, I don't really care too much. I just want to play arenas, and since they did disable arenas for the, how it's called, for the pre-patch, I'm not really keen to playing the pre-patch right now. Like, I'm not that interested. So, yeah. For now, it will be Turtle WoW. Maybe a bit of Burning Crusade prep, because that's like more my jam. I really like the Burning Crusade, so I look forward to that. Maybe some Project Epoch, like discussion videos. Maybe a bit of Turtle WoW here and there as well, making it work. We'll never know. If it's a good thing, if people do like those kinds of videos about Turtle WoW, I'll be trying to make more videos, more reviews about it, more of a experience for a new player for Turtle WoW, because I'm going to say I'm a new player for Turtle WoW, so everything I'm doing right now is pure new to me. So maybe it would be a refreshing point of view for a lot of people. So let me know. I want to give it a chance. I really want. It just is like I've done like the early games so many times. So maybe since a lot of the early zones are like revisited or new, you have new quests and whatnot, it could be interesting for me to go to those zones to level up. So I have a new perspective, right? You have Kilneas, I don't know what level that is. There's a lot of few things that are like new. For example, you have way more quests here, as you can see. Well, that chicken quest, I just want to take it so I can actually like, I don't know. So I have that quest, right? Because I'm very tired. Okay, can I disable that quest? Hold CTRL, to hide. No, I can't. I wish I can do that. Use shift click. Okay, that club quest is gone. I'm saved. But there's a lot of quests that are new or like wasn't there, right? For example, this one, Terry Palin, that's a new quest. 10 river paw rounds as well. Respawn 4 minute 30. You have a lot of like more information on this questy from Turtle WoW. But I look forward to. I want to try it out. I want to give it a chance. I feel like I haven't given Turtle WoW a chance, so yeah. I'll make a bit of videos about that and see of the reception about it. And Project Epoch is going to be something I'm going to test. And I am classic hungry right now. I already made a video about that. Like, I am hungry for more classic WoW. I just wish Blizzard didn't really F it up for me. So hopefully Turtle WoW does give me that fix. Again, thank you for watching. Have a great day.